Let the good times roll. Let them knock you around. Let the good times roll. Let them make you a clown.
Hey everybody, welcome to Backpacking with Buckley. Today's trip slash theme is going to be beating the heat. So we're going to show you some ways to summertime backpack without suffering from heat stroke or dying. But we are hiking out to a campsite here real quick, and when I say we, let me reintroduce to you Coco from Bohemian Adventurers is joining me today. And tomorrow we'll be joined by our old friend Aaron from Signal Outdoors. I'm not going to yammer for too long. We're going to beat the heat, camping for 2 nights. Windy, sorry about the audio. And we'll talk to you shortly. So it's a rough backpacking day today. Rolled into camp after a solid mile-long hike. It was really hot. It's like 93 degrees today, so before you comment below how weak we are, we only wanted to hike a mile. Wanted to remind you guys all, though, of the simple shower, which I did a review on. It's just a little shower head. It does come with a little straw thing, but I found that it has slower flow rate if you take it out. I think I got a hint from somebody else on YouTube, but I'm going to demonstrate this baby for you here in a few minutes. So before you start watching how well it works, I just really hope you enjoy the next clip.
Up your problems. It's so easy to play up your breakdown. It's so easy.
Another way to beat that heat, people, is get yourself a fashionable pair of camp shoes. In my case, I spent well over $40 on 12 cents worth of plastic and cordage in these new Zero sandals. Ah. So this, folks, if it'll focus, that is a monarch butterfly caterpillar, and it is on a milkweed, which I'm familiar with, but Coco taught me that that is the only thing a monarch will feed on is milkweed.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. I woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in.
You can also beat the heat by dipping your buff in water and wrapping it around your neck where there's major arteries, and it will cool down your bloodstream. Apologize for the nudity. So let me tell you, when it's 93 degrees and there's literally zero air movement and horse flies, these are the moments in backpacking we don't enjoy. But in terms of beating the heat, there's one smart thing you can do if you're smart enough to only hike in a mile, and that's go to McDonald's for supper.
To see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, what condition my condition was in. My soul, then a deep dark hole, and then I followed it in, and I watched myself.
All right, as I started rolling, I looked down and found my first tick of the day. It's a wood tick. Makes me feel bad to even kill them, but I'm lighting him up right now. Light them till they pop. So, not only do you have hot weather to contend with, you have dangerous insects like mosquitoes and wood ticks, which conveniently enough, I was just about to shoot a little video on the old thermocell here. Real quick, simple, on-off button, turn it on. There's a little window in here. Fire it up and you can see a little flame. And then shortly thereafter, it'll start smoking or doing whatever it does to emit probably cancerous toxins, but better than mosquito bites. And I stepped into a zone over there for a while just to experiment, and I was getting eaten alive. I had this on earlier and noticed nothing. So that's not to say this product works perfectly, but 3.5 ounces, I think it retails around $25 or $30. And then you have these little replacement discs you put in there. They're pretty inexpensive. If it works as good as I think it does, it's worth its weight in gold. The sun is officially set. The camera always makes it look lighter than it actually is out here, but it's getting dark, and I think Coco and I are going to go for a night hike. So we're back from our night walk. This is the good night, folks. Bugs are horrible, so we're firing up the thermocell and we'll get a real test. I'll let you know if my theory still rings true after this thing fires up, because they're everywhere. Had a little bit of rain, but we're gonna hit the hay, and tomorrow we got Aaron from Signal Outdoors joining us, so it's gonna be a real hootenanny. Good night, everybody. See you in the morning. You wanna know another way to beat the heat? Here's a tip to the face. I love it when it blows in my face. Luxury item I carry. I hang this from my hammock ridgeline and hang it up above my head and let it blow in my face all night long. It really makes all the difference. Good morning, everybody. It's actually afternoon. We didn't do any filming this morning because we just kind of got up and chilled out. Today's theme remains beat the heat. It's going to be in the 90s again, I think. And we're hiking into campsite number 4 because we got an early start to the day. And Aaron, our buddy from Signal Outdoors, isn't going to be here till 1. And we did not really want to sit in a parking lot or something for 2 hours. So we're going to go to our campsite and probably just sit there and beat the heat. Show you anything worthy of filming on the way. Topless photos, $3. All right, I found these little heat beaters from Hoot Outdoors. They're also usable for butt wipe. And let me show you here what this does.
You're gonna wipe your butt?
I'm not going to wipe my butt for you, folks. Thanks for clarifying, Coco. But it expands, and so I can use my hands. I'll check back on it in a second after I unfold it. Oh, I gotta get... And there you have it, the wet wipe. Another way to beat the heat is to enter into your mid-30s or 40s and just accept the fact that you are now a dad, as shown here by Coco. Ain't no sun getting through to that neck.
Day.
It's special guest, Aaron from Signal Outdoors. All right, we're not going to do an extensive camp tour, but we are set up all in close proximity, not because of lack of trees or anything. It's because we really want to be close to each other as possible all night so we can tell ghost stories and giggle and stuff like that. So, New Superior hammock here, another New Superior hammock over there, and the ultralight Tiger Wall Big Agnes with a non-swimmable yet scenic beach. Glassy waters.
I can't keep my feet up off the edge. I kinda like the little rush you get when you're standing close to death. Like when you're driving me crazy. Hold on as you crash into the earth. A bit of pain will help you suffer when you hurt. For real, cause you were driving me crazy. Bite your lips, your words, a robbery. Do you grin inside, you're killing me. All along we talked up forever. I can't think that we won't get better. It's the longest start, but the end's not too far away. Did you know I'm here to stay? We'll stagger home after midnight. Sleep arm in arm in the stairwell. We'll fall apart all the weekend. These nights go on and on and on.
So you're probably all watching this video wondering, what are these guys up to? I'm really curious as what their daily lives are like. And I know you're all dying to hear it. So we've been just sitting around. We're having some supper. Coco flew his drone for a bit. We're going to go for a nice leisurely stroll this evening from twilight to sunset, hopefully. Catch some more drone shots. And this trio here tends to get rather talkative, so we usually try to focus on that. Backpacking's not all about miles. All right, so the fellows and I are beating the heat tonight by taking a late evening stroll while it's tolerable temperatures. Stopped on this cool railroad bridge, and we're going to play with our toys.
The way that you wander is the way that you choose. The day that you tarry is the day that you lose. Sunshine or thunder, a man will always wonder where the fair wind blows. Where the fair wind blows.
Firefly's coming out, doing an evening hike. It's past the lovely birch, little birch patch. And Myre Big Island. That's pretty extensive trails. It seems like it would be really tick heavy, but I've only found one, knock on wood. As per usual, the Mad Trio, we're having a great time. And we're going to head back to the car and resupply some water because this swamp water here is a little too sketchy. We're too hoity-toity for it, so we'd rather hike. So we'll check in with you later. Still on our twilight hike that turned to darkness. But I'd like to do some pissing and moaning in every video, and we're walking through a low area where we are literally from the knees down covered in bugs just banking off of our legs. So that's fun. So I'm going to say goodnight with just sitting around the fire here by the lake, keeping the bugs at bay. Probably say a little something here to you tomorrow morning, obviously, as well. But for now, we have officially beat the heat. So Aaron, how was your first night in the Superior Gear hammock?
It was good. Yeah, I was worried that I went a little bit crazy on the hammock. I went with a 15-degree hammock, and I was a little worried that I was going to be roasting it. But
Yeah.
since the insulation was below me, it was perfectly comfortable. So
Beautiful.
I just put a sheet in there, basically my sleeping bag liner, and then I think at like 3 a.m. I did end up pulling my quilt over, but it slept great.
Yeah, I was worried about him last night. He's brought a 15-degree hammock, and the owner said it would be okay, and he was correct. So we're trusting you more and more every day, Danny. And this is how Coco slept last night. Just bare floor, no sleeping bag, naked. Here's another way to beat your heat is to make sure that you stay well hydrated every day. I'm no doctor, so I don't know how much you're supposed to drink, but when it's 95 degrees, I think if I had to venture to guess, you'd probably have to drink about a gallon of water a day with as much as you sweat and things. But I didn't think it would be a very responsible how to beat the heat video without saying you got to drink a lot of water. Coco drank a thimble full yesterday and he almost died. All right, just like leaving summer camp, we're all kind of half teary-eyed and don't want to get the hell out of here, but we're heading back to the car. Show you anything cool along the way. So we're almost to the car, everybody, but we got to do a little shameless plug for these two fantastic gentlemen. On your left is Aaron from Signal Outdoors, and on your right is Coco from Bohemian Adventurers. I don't ever promote people to subscribe or anything like that, but check these two fools out. They are entertaining as hell. Thanks for joining me, fellas.
Yeah.
That got real awkward, people. All right, folks, we are back to the car. Double Subarus and a Honda. Doesn't get any more hippie than that. As always, thanks for joining us at Backpacking with Buckley. It's always fun taking you along for the ride. Hopefully this video doesn't offend anybody too much or make you feel weird, because I get with these two fellas and things get a little silly. So anyway, we'll talk to you later, everybody. See you next time.